7 milestones that have totally changed for 20-somethings. This is according to thoughtcatalog.com. We're gonna break it down, but first thoughts, 5 words or less.
Binge eating is my milestone.
I'm never growing up.
Aw.
So damn true.
Do what makes you happy. All right, so let's do this. The milestone, preparing for your career. Our parents, their generation, pay your way through college, get a degree in something that will make money. Business, accounting, nursing. Us, high student loans, major in something that's interesting because the average person statistically changes careers 7 or more times, and you'd rather be educated as a whole than set for one of 7 careers.
I've already gone through like 4 careers. I've been a banker, but like I've done so many different incarnations.
As opposed to our parents, they would have started as the banker and then rode that out for 30 years.
My dad was a police officer for 42 years. Like that's life. And when I'm like, oh yeah, I'm leaving Merrill Lynch to go law school, and then I'm leaving law school to go be an actress. It's like, Shauna, what you doing? Oh my God.
Okay, the next one, the milestone, career stability. Get a professional job right out of college and work at that same company for 40 years. Yeah. As opposed to us, it says stability isn't about working a 40-hour work week anymore. It's the new career stability is having your own side business, learning to hustle, freelancing at many places, a combination of all of the above. We want to run our own game.
My mom, when she was growing up, she wanted to be more artistic in doing that, and she got into production. Like, my dad's just been a dentist. And I feel like influence is the biggest thing in work now. So it's like, you may have a big salary, but how many Twitter followers do you have?
Or how much do you really enjoy your job?
Yeah.
That, yes.
Yes. So the next one is budding up. It says our parents have a few adult relationships, get married around the age of 25, possible divorce and remarriage around 45. Us, long string of 2-year monogamous relationships. Choosing a person to try to love forever is still a milestone, but it might not be celebrated with marriage, and it certainly isn't happening at the age of 25.
I was gonna say though, it depends on what part of the country you live in though.
Yes.
Because I do feel like middle America and the South especially,
Are still-
those values are still a lot stronger.
sure.
Because I was living in the South and I got married at 20.
Oh my God, I didn't know
So,
this.
and I bought a house at 22.
No
So
way.
like, all of those things, those were happening because that was a part of the kind of the social expectation.
Yeah.
And I grew up with divorced parents, so that like changes everything.
Right.
And then you start valuing marriage differently. And especially growing up in New York City, you're looked at weird if you're engaged at 25. It's like, oh, that's probably a mistake.
And then the next one is the living arrangements. Our parents buy a home in the suburbs. Us, paying rent and living with roommates so we can live in an interesting area and not be tied down to something we may or may not be able to sell if we'd ever like to move somewhere else.
I like that because I like the idea of floating around and not knowing what you're gonna do and like the excitement of like adventure, and I think that's really cool. And
But it plays into the fact that, you know, our parents didn't have any of the stuff we did. So it's just
That's
like
true.
the ease at which we can book a plane ticket is insane. Like it's just we have
do anything,
it's just
whenever
like
we
we can go see a different country on Skype and then fly there next week and tweet. It's just so much
Well, if you have
easier.
money.
Okay, the next one is having kids. Our parents have kids in your mid-20s. Make your life about them, right?
Yeah.
Us. Fertility issues are a huge thing now because we're putting off having kids until we find our life buddy, which comes at a much later age, generally speaking. And then having kids is also a terrible thing for your career if you're a woman. It is. I put off having kids with my husband because I want to focus on my career, but I can't wait to have kids. But it's definitely prevented me from having kids at an earlier age.
My mom had me when she was like 36.
Oh, really?
And I think that I've always been like, if I'm ever gonna have kids, it would be around that age. Just because, I mean, my mom was married to my dad for 8 years before they had me, which I think is awesome. Because why wouldn't you want to spend time with your significant other before it all goes to hell?
That's a really good point.
I would just say it is very much a struggle when you are, you're getting into your late 20s and you're starting, the biological clock thing is a real thing and you're aware of it and you want to have kids, but it's like, do I have kids? Do I keep trying to make YouTube videos in my tiny apartment and hope that, it's not a practical way to...
My life.
Girl.
As a guy though, I don't know when that's gonna happen in my head. Like when do I want to start?
You'll know. You'll see. So really quickly, I'm just going to say the last 2 milestones and then we'll discuss. So the first one, recreation. Our parents work hard in order to experience recreation milestones like buying a boat, going on vacation. As opposed to us, because we're enjoying our everyday life, we don't need to escape our daily lives as much as our parents did.
Right.
Because we enjoy what we do.
Exactly. Like staycation is me sitting on my couch doing meth all weekend. It's great.
When we if we think about vacation, we get there, we're laying in the pool, and we're on our phones. And we're checking and we're just
if you really love what you do, you're thinking what else you can do.
So you can't ever really take a vacation because you always want to be one-upping someone else or be on that front line.
Because you love what you do.
Plugged in.
Yes. The last one, retirement. Our parents, yay, us, LOL, bye. All right, so our parents plan, retire. They have retirement within their jobs for the 40 years. So that I understand, because we are entrepreneurs, we're doing our own thing. We don't necessarily have like those 401ks, generally speaking.
I feel like when our parents were growing up, like there was a lot brighter things in the future. They were like, this is gonna go well. Like the way we're going, I grew up in New York City, lived through 9/11, all that stuff. Like it's just a different mindset. You're just like, I'm gonna have as much fun this week as next week. Who knows what we're gonna hear on the news or something.
So what do you guys think about these milestones? Do you agree? Are our milestones a whole lot different than our parents? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you all next time on Pop Trigger.